What is up, YouTube? Today we're back with another video, and today I will be doing a top tips for Drug Dealer Simulator 2. So starting with tip number 1 is when you first start out, you can use your vision by holding down your middle mouse button. Collect palm leaves, so these, and ambers. I'll see if I can find an amber. Those are on the beaches, so if you ever find yourself on a beach, just go ahead and start using this, and it will have like a question mark icon like on those palm leaves. Let me see if I can find one over here. Alright, so I found one. So yeah, it has these, and then it's kind of red rock, so you can take those. And then once you get enough, palm leaves, then you can make palm baskets, which you need 10 palm leaves for. And what I did, or what you can do, is go and sell them at this shop over here. It's not a super profitable way, but it definitely helps early game. Now the next tip is when you are bagging your product. So if I needed like 3 grams of cannabis, then instead of just doing 3 grams, do 3 1 grams. And I don't even do that. I normally grab I would grab another 20 plus to that, and then normally that's enough, just so then you can make new clients when you're running around. And then if I get like new orders coming in while I'm already doing some, then I don't have to go back to my hideout and make more baggies. It's just a lot easier. Alright, the next tip is to when you get rep. So I'll just call this dude real quick, which you can do landline, or there is payphones. They will have a little blue icon. So that blue icon at the top left of the map is what the payphones look like. That, or you can set up one in your base like I have, but you do need a landline. When you go to purchase the hideouts, it will say running water and landline, and depending what I'm doing at that hideout, I will try and always have a landline and running water. Running water is good for when you're growing marijuana. But anyways, you can go here, you can schedule, and you will just do a restaurant. You can do it around your area, and then what that does is it gets you more employees for dealing and distributors, and then they also lower your percentage. So like at I don't even know how to pronounce that, but this place right here, it started out as 20%, and then after I got to rep level 4 there, he's only taking 7% now. A good way to get your rep up is, so like with this amp, after I went and sold, I'd be like, alright, I'll take 150 grams, and that you want to take in abundance. So this is like the one time that I would make a big package, just because I've tried it with 1 gram, but you can only give them one at a time. Then you just got to keep talking to them. So don't try and give them 1 grams. When you talk to the leaders, you do not get any, when you go and give them product, you do not get any money. It's only reputation, but it is a good way to get reputation. So only do it if you're having, or if you just want to get your rep up. I mainly just get it to rep level 2, because after you get it to rep level 2, you can use your vehicle to travel around, as you can see. And then I can't go to these places because I haven't got rep level 2 yet. And every time you level up, every time you level up your rep, that's when you want to talk to these guys. So for dealers and distributors, I started out by giving more, but you get decreases. So let me take that guy off there, put him on there. So like 1 is 12. But if you don't have any, then you get a 20% sale increase, so you get money faster, which is really good. Same with your distributors, except they can only have 4. So he has, I don't think the sale share goes up with it. I would have to double check that. It might, but I don't think it does. I think it just also affects how quickly he gets the money from them. And when you do finally have distributors, make sure in all your hideouts. So I got a hideout here, and I got some money over there, and then I got a little lavatory tray, and then I have 1 barrel. And then once I know he's getting low, I'll just take over a couple hundred of cannabis and amphetamine. So when you finally start making like amphetamine and stuff like that, you will get waste, and you can come and there will be normally a button to press F, I think it is, and it will take money, but it will get rid of your waste substance storage. I try to mainly use barrels pretty much everywhere. I do got a lot of these large containers. The large containers give you 5,000 substance storage, and I normally place them under tables like here because you can place them pretty close together. The only thing is you can't place them under any of the other tables. It's only these wood ones, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And the large barrels give you 50,000, but they are pretty big. I think it's worth it though to at least have like 2 or 3. And then these barrels give you 20,000. And the first substance storage that you'll get is from this dude over here, the weed and equipment store, and that's where you can get the large containers. Now for the large barrels, you have to go to Watto's, and I think he sells them for like $6,000 or something like that. Now when you get a boss desk, or over at this dude's place, he also has a boss desk. If you go here, you can customize your game. So you can turn up your XP multiplier, your demand multiplier, your reputation, street credit. You can raise or lower your daytime multiplier, which just makes it go faster or slower. Crafting speed, sales multiplier. You can't do these yet. I don't know why they're not available yet, because it is the full release, but hopefully those will be coming soon. Wanted points multiplier affects the amount of wanted points obtained for criminal acts. So like you can rob some warehouses and trunks. It's not worth it though, because you barely get any street credit. Street credit is good, but you only get, I think, like 6, I want to say. I can't really remember. And then it also drops your reputation by a lot, so you want to try and stay away from that. There is a couple of like storyline missions that you have to, and there's also one, I think this one right here, the meth warehouse one, and that's how I got most of my acetone. Like, I got a bunch of it, and this is all just from that, I'm pretty sure, except for like some of this stuff. So that's like the only one that I'll go do, and that's probably why my reputation isn't for there yet. But also in the customized thing, so you can enable or disable enemies, the amount of enemies. You can increase or decrease enemy and player damage. Also can't mess with close effect status. Stamina drain, you can increase that, and that would help a lot, or decrease it. And regain also, which would help a lot. And then I have enable raids off because they just kept raiding me and I was losing everything. So that sucked a lot. They took everything pretty much. All this, all my seeds from in there. And I got a bunch of marijuana now again. Seeds are obviously the best way to go for marijuana, just like for amp. Instead of buying it from Marcus over here at the bunker, which is where you start, you want to get him also to level 3 as soon as possible, because you can start getting 50 gram amphetamine, and then you can also get like a buy price like decrease. Now the best way to get street credit is by beating up the gangsters. You get 32 street credit for doing that per kill, and after you get it to level 3, don't worry about it, because just some people will not interact with you if you have a lower street credit than 2 or 3, and as you can see, it maxes out at 4. And the last tip for today is to do all of your orders, because that is pretty much the only way to make money other than baskets and ambers. But it really isn't worth it after you get past the small island, because then you're starting to make a pretty good amount of money pretty quickly, especially once you start getting distributors and dealers. And the best way to get employees is to rep up and then talk to these guys. And I think the best way to get rep is by giving them your extra drugs, and also if you go and deal them yourself. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. And if you guys found this helpful, it would mean a lot to me if you could like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Later.